everyone, Amethyst here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. If you can already guess what this video is about by the title, yes, we are talking about OwONekko again. Now, I know this video is a bit late. It's been like over a month. I had another version of this video recorded already. It's just that I had finals and then work, and then when school ended, I was working on my Stardew mod, so I was been pretty busy, and I wanted to finish editing the other recording I had, but I just decided that to just start a new one and just redo it because it's been a while and I kind of just want to, you know, try again and make it better because the old recording was kind of, I don't know, jumpy and all over the place. But yeah, I know it's late, and I'm sure I'll get some people in the comments saying like, oh, the drama is over, you're just trying to like reheat the fire, whatever that saying is. Number one, like I said before, it was something that I wanted to talk about when Naughty posted her like her other response video. And second of all, this is my channel, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. So yeah, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm going to be quite passionate in this video because I have a lot to say. So if you don't want to listen to this again, the OwONekko situation again, you can click off this video. I'm just going to rant for like a good while. I wanted to try and rewatch the video again. I didn't want to rewatch Nandi's newest response video again because it's just hard to sit through considering all the situation. But I guess I'll just watch it and then react to it and then edit it out, edit the best way I can. So yeah, I'm just going to give an obligatory not to harass Nandi or go after her and stuff like that. I am going to be harsh in this video, but that doesn't give anybody the invite to just go on and just post some nasty shit to her and her channel. Like, don't do that. But yeah, I'm just going to start off with reacting to her video. I did watch the friendly neighborhood artist video on the situation, so I'll talk about like some things that I noticed in her video that she pointed out that I didn't realize. So yeah, I'll just start off by reacting to this stupid video again. Okay, so I tried watching through all of the video, and man, I just couldn't even sit through and watch because it's just that bad. It's just the whole point of that video that she made was just trying to spin the narrative into thinking that all these accusations that she was getting were false. And if you have watched my last video on the situation and also the creators linked in the description of that video, you would know that the situation was entirely different. All right, when she made that AI video and 𝐽𝐽 commented, she was number one, she misgendered 𝐽𝐽, right? She was arguing with people in the comments, correcting her that correcting Nandi that 𝐽𝐽 goes by he him. And then when Josta made her video, right, she made her thumbnail, right, pretty much saying that pretty much giving the notice that OwONekko was in support of AI. All right, she was not at fault because Nandi's actions proved that she was in support of AI, right? And her and Nandi going in and making this caricature of Josta and calling her racist, the equivalent of her saying that Nandi is in support of AI. That's like, you know, calling somebody racist has an entire different rate into than calling somebody AI supporter, right? She falsely accused someone of being racist, and she turned in this video, she made it seem like this transphobia was like these transphobia accusations were intentional and all that and whatnot, when that's not the case. First it was AI, and then you were arguing with people in the comments and you were arguing with people on Twitter, and you were arguing in that video, and you weren't listening to the other people's side as to why people were upset in that video, right? And then you started doing all this transphobia shit. You're complaining about people accusing you of transphobia when you do transphobic acts like the Crybaby Court video, the fact that you were arguing with people for like misgendering Ginger Ninja. And it's like, honestly, because of your actions in that situation, right? Because of your actions, like your transphobic actions, unless you can prove to me otherwise, right? Unless you can prove to me from your actions going forward that you aren't transphobic and you're gonna apologize for that situation and you're gonna do better in the future, I'm just gonna call you a transphobe, because your actions dictate that, suggest that you are a transphobe, and I can't support transphobes. You know, I can't support somebody who's just going to like treat LGBTQ plus community like dirt like that. And I'm also going to talk about like the transphobia like in the Crybaby Court video too, but like what's so annoying is that OwONekko like just makes a big deal up with Ginger Ninja commenting on a video saying that, oh, she's going to use her audience to attack a smaller creator because she's a bigger creator, and yet she does the same thing to 𝘃𝗫𝗃, right? She does the same thing to 𝘃𝗫𝗃. She makes an ugly caricature of 𝘃𝗫𝗃 and starts like making and start slandering her, accusing her of racism when there is no racism to be seen with her video, right? And then she makes fun of the comments that were trying to give her constructive criticism, right? In that deleted live stream, she said that she hated Ginger Ninja, and then she made fun of concept artists, and then it seemed like she was having like some sort of episode. And then in this video, she goes on to say that 𝘃𝗫𝗃 was falsely accusing her of transphobia when that wasn't the case at all. 𝘃𝗫𝗃 was pretty neutral in that video, and Nani just seems to like take it to like a fucking 100, like make it a big deal and try to spin the narrative to thinking that it's about the transphobia claims when it wasn't originally about the transphobia claims. It was about the AI claims, right? And then people were telling her that her actions were transphobic, but they weren't calling her a transphobe, right? But then she proves her point with the Crybaby Court video, right? And then this whole situation developed into like how Nandi was taking the criticism. People weren't just mad about the AI. People weren't just mad about the transphobia. They were mad about how you were handling the situation, right? And the fact that 𝘃𝗫𝗃 even had to apologize, she didn't even have to apologize to Nandi. Giving her actions proved that suggested that she wasn't in support of AI. How can Nandi, how can you be neutral with AI when A, you didn't do your research, and B, you monetized the video when it should have been for entertainment, but you're making money off of it? That don't make no sense. Like, make it make sense. And then in the video, she pretty much like says that, oh, I lost all these subscribers, but now I feel like I'm free. I feel like I can be my true authentic self. Like, what the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean, like, your true authentic self? Your actions from this situation so far suggest that you're a really fucking nasty person. All right, this isn't the actions of a grown adult. These are the actions of a pygmy. You are acting like a fucking pygmy, right? These aren't the actions of somebody who is mature, right? And yes, I feel like mental health is playing in this situation too, because of like that weirdness that she had with like that episode, this like manic episode, right? But I feel like whatever mental health illness she has, it's just exaggerating or intensifying whatever negative traits are at her core, what makes her a person. And it doesn't help that her partner isn't exactly, you know, like moderating her and making sure that she doesn't go all crazy. I feel like her partner is just doing nothing but encouraging that, right? And like, and it's sad because like you had 2 fucking months to like, yes, you were moving, all right, moving is stressful, but in that time you had 2 fucking months to like reflect and assess the situation, and yet you're just going to like quadruple down, like, and think that you're right when this entire situation happened because you couldn't take constructive criticism, and you resulted into bullying a member of the LGBTQ+ community. You end up bullying a person who was smaller in subscribers as you, like you, the fucking hypocrite, complaining about 𝐿𝐤𝐿 harassing you because like a bigger creator harassing you, and yet you're a bigger creator harassing a smaller creator. Like, make it make sense. You're a fucking hypocrite. And the fact that she was like, she continues to make fun of the comments in the video. Like, some of the comments that she reads out, yes, like, I'm sure she got some comments that were just unhinged and out of pocket, but it's just disgusting the fact that she continues to double down in this video and just not understand why people were upset in the first place. Like, her ridiculous rolljack memes on Twitter, when people are trying to tell her why she's in hot water, like, the fact that she even had to respond to that means that she didn't even have a good argument, you know. And it's just so frustrating. Like, I can't even find the words to just describe how fucking pissed I am at her, because of the fact that she had 2 months to reflect, and she's just trying to spin the narrative and put false claims onto somebody when Joestar has been nice. And honestly, Nandi is lucky that Jinja and Joestar were like as merciful, because if she got unlucky and if it was another person who wasn't, she could have lost her channel. And I'm gonna talk more about that too, because when I get to the fucking Crybaby Court video. But like, this whole video that she posted like a month ago, it just reeks of somebody trying to like spin the narrative to make her look like the higher one, like, and this isn't you know, this is good for her, blah blah blah. And I just do not have, like, did she have any brain cells left when she was making this video? Like, did she have any common sense? Clearly not, because she sat there, edited all this video, saying all this bullshit out of her mouth, and this is the result. I just, no, you know, let me just move on to the Crybaby Court video, move on to like the Friendly Neighborhoods artist video, because like, I'm not gonna cover the whole, because it's already been covered in her other videos on the situation, the Friendly Neighborhood artist, and I've kind of briefly touched upon that in my previous video. But yeah, pretty much in that video, she was just making fun of people and just being a little bitch. And it's just hard to watch. I'm not going to watch that again because I don't want that nonsense in my brain for right now, right? So the first thing that the Friendly Neighborhood artist mentioned in her video that I noticed was like Nandi's thumbnail for like the live stream, where she put that ugly caricature of Joestar in her thumbnails, and she pointed out the 3 Ks that were in the phrase like "I hate the blacks," like that she put on the thumbnail. Like, the fact that she pointed it out and I didn't notice that, man, it really pisses me off. For one, you know, like, because I have, like, my father is like a historian, and he also has a thing on YouTube, and he talks about like the Black diaspora and like the racism and the struggles that we as the Black diaspora face. And honestly, if I told him about Nandi using her blackness to like evade criticism and her others, I'm sure he would have been shaking his head in disapproval. I'm sure her ancestors are shaking their head in disappointment and disapproval, because our ancestors did not fucking participate in the civil rights movement, did not get hung, did not get killed, did not have to struggle and fight for our freedom, fight for our civil rights, only for us as of the Black diaspora to use our blackness to hurt others in this way, the way that Nandi has done. Like, that, like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou did not participate in the civil rights movement for our race to be used as a weapon to hurt others like that. All right, they expected us to use our race to like uplift, for like as a way to like, you know, to promote uniqueness, to like, for, you know, an example of we wanted equality and stuff like that. And it's just so annoying that she even had to put the KKK a logo on there, like, because it's just discussion. It's like a dangerous group, and she's just using it for like chits and giggles and whatever the fuck. And it's just like, why did you have to sit there and type that in there? Why did you have to sit there and draw like where were your brain cells? Where were you sanity? Not there, apparently, because you were having some sort of episode during that live stream, because, and the live stream before that you deleted. But like, it's just so annoying that like, that she's like, as a black woman, as an African American, and a daughter of Jamaican parents, like, I can't accept this shit. Like, how can you call yourself all righteous when you do shit like this? And it's not like it's not like something to be like laughing about, because like when people use these things so insensitively and not with care, like it just loses the meaning, and people just don't understand the significance of, you know, racism and things like that. And it's just so frustrating. I can't find the words for this, because it just makes my blood boil that somebody of my race would do this. And you know, y'all remember like when I made that video talking about Kai and Harley, and I reprimanded Kai for like calling people, like we say people use the race card like racist, like, and I gave them examples like maybe some people who of our race would like use the race card to like escape from criticism. And this is an example of somebody doing that. And it's disappointing, because this is the first time I've seen somebody do something like this from at all. And it's disappointing. You know, we as a black people, as people of color, like, Nani, you know better. You should know better that this shit is not okay. And we need to be using our race as an effective, for like uplifting others, as an effective, you know, as something positive, right? We shouldn't be using that to like make fun of and to escape from criticism and escape from your responsibilities and the consequences of your actions. And it's just so disgusting. It's just so disgusting, and I'm so annoyed that this was even put in the video, that she had the time and the audacity to put this in her video. I'm just going to like move on to the other part that I noticed in that video, that I was just super annoyed at. In the Friendly Neighborhood Artist video, she shows a couple screenshots of the other caricatures that Nandi drew, of these people who don't have any pronouns, and like that don't have any pronouns, right? And a couple of things, you know, like in two of the caricatures that she drew, I'm like kind of like annoyed with the fact that she had decided to draw these characters using, yeah, like two of the caricatures that she drew, I believe like the symbol that I've noticed on them was like the pentagram symbol, but considering like the way that they were drawn, I believe that is the pentagram symbol that she had drawn on these caricatures. Now, I have issues with these characters because, one, they're making fun of people who are agender or don't have a gender, and not only that, but it just makes fun of people who just dress in this manner, like this gothic, edgy, like type fashion. And the other thing that pisses me off is the fact that if this is the pentagram symbol that she's drawn, she's also making fun of people who are into the occult practices and the religions surrounding it. Like, me personally, I recently started getting into the religion Wicca, and I'm also trying to learn about the ancient African practices, the spiritual Caribbean practices, specifically the one in Jamaica known as Obeah, because I'm Jamaican. Well, I was born from Jamaican parents, and I've been interested in that recently. So I've been studying on those practices and those religions, and those religions have already been demonized, oppressed, and stigmatized, stereotyped for like to hell and back, right? They've already been demonized enough. And the fact that these symbols are being put on caricatures that make fun of people is just disheartening, and it really just makes my blood boil, because not only are you making fun of using these characters to make fun of the LGBTQ plus community, you're also using these characters to make fun of people who dress like this. You're also making fun of the religion surrounding the pentagram. As a witch, as somebody who's studying and is delving into this stuff, and as somebody who also dresses kind of gothic, like, I am not LGBTQ plus, I'm a straight woman, and my pronouns are she/her, but I am an ally. Like, this whole caricature, I'm sure people can find a lot more things about these characters that Naughty has drawn in her video that is an offense to someone in some way. And it's sad because her audience, there was someone like that in her audience who may have been into an occult, who goes by any pronouns, or who dresses like gothic or something like that. Like, that 𝗂𝗶𝗽𝗀 video was just a slap in the face to like a lot of Naughty's audience. And as of right now, like, she has lost so many subscribers. Like, she was close to 350k subscribers, and now she's down, as of right now, as of this recording, she is down to 307k subscribers. So the result of Naughty's actions has resulted in a lot of her audience leaving, and she sees that as a good thing, because now she can be her authentic self. And it's annoying because is that what she wants to go on the internet by? Is that what she wants to be known on the internet? This little shit behavior, this little asshole, this bitch behavior. Like, because I respected Nanji, I love watching her speed pace, I love watching her redesigns, and to like have her go do this, and have her like fumble this badly when she was so close to her goal, it sucks. And to have her like also shit on the audience that left too, like, that's just bullshit behavior, right? You shouldn't be happy that your core audience left, that a lot of your audience left. Honestly, like, man, I just can't even find the words, because I'm just so pissed at this. Because, you know, not just this behavior this type of behavior is just going to affect OwONekko one way or another, right? Because if, like, I believe she was getting sponsors. Like, if the sponsors, like, that worked with her before were, like, seeing this shit happen, they're gonna pull away from her. And any new sponsors that may come across your channel and may look at this and say, ooh, no, they might not want to work with her. She's shooting herself in the foot. She's like setting herself up for failure, because this type of behavior is not what people want to gravitate towards. And yes, maybe some of her audience may be with the rest of her audience may still be with her now, but in the future, right, if she continues to put out this negative energy out into the world, it's gonna come back to bite her, and it might come back to bite her with a lot more force than what she put out, right? She may do something to offend the rest of her audience, and the rest of them may leave. Or she may do something, she might mess with the wrong person, and that person may not be as merciful as Ginja Ninja and Justa, and they might report her channel for harassment, and she might lose her channel. She might lose her channel because she decided to act a fool and started harassing other people because they didn't agree with her. And it's sad because OwONekko has worked so hard to get up to that point, and I don't want anything to happen to her channel. Like, that's like a lot of work that would have been just wasted because of her bad decisions. But if she's going to keep thinking like this, and if she's just going to keep putting out this negative energy, it's just gonna come back to bite her. And she won't and she won't have anyone else to blame but herself. She will be responsible for the fact that she allowed this to happen because she couldn't stop and take accountability and just apologize and do better. And honestly, even if she were to like give an apology now, it's kind of too late, because since she kept doubling down, it's kind of too late for an apology now because of her actions. And it's just a sad situation overall, because like I said before, I really enjoyed her content, and to see her go down this route, it's just disappointing. And although it is sad, I guess this is just Spirit's way of telling people that, hey, this person that you follow doesn't exactly align with your views. You might want to use this situation to like step away from them or take a step back and not support their content. And yeah, and it's just really sad to see that she decided to like do this and like alienate her audience. And honestly, I think in that video somewhere she said that she wasn't like the age that people were thinking that she was. And even if we did get her age wrong, we all know that she's an adult, right? And this isn't the behavior of an adult with a mature mindset. Like, this is the actions of somebody with the mind of a pygmy. And she's really acting like a fucking pygmy, because even after this she was still posting as if nothing happened. And now looking at her videos from after that response video, she has less views because a lot of people have left. They're not going to take her bullcrap anymore. And it's sad that her videos have to take a hit, but honestly, if another hard situation has to happen to her to make her realize that what she did was wrong, obviously it will be a sad thing. I don't encourage people to harass her, but if she's just going to keep putting out this negative energy, like I said, she'll it might take another like serious situation to happen to her to make her realize that she blew it, that she fucked up, and now she won't be able to, and she might not be able to run away from it the next time. And it's just annoying to see, but honestly, I feel like OwONekko isn't someone that people should be supporting for the time being. Like, if you're LGBTQ+, if you're into the cult, or anything like that, or if you're not an asshole, if you're just not an asshole, I wouldn't suggest supporting Nandi until she gets her shit together, because this is just disappointing to see. See her like behave like this, and her partner just encouraging this behavior. So yeah, I think that's enough. That's all that I wanted to say about the situation. But yeah, it's just frustrating. It's just really frustrating. I had a lot more to say in my head before I was making this video, but I've just been screaming into this mic, and I'm just really annoyed and frustrated and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not going to continue supporting OwONekko. I was nice. I tried to be patient in my last video, but I run out of patience for her. I don't have any respect for her until she changes and she takes accountability for her actions. I'm not going to continue supporting this person. Like, she is a hypocrite, she is an asshole, she's a transphobe, and I can't support somebody like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and relax now. I'm gonna try and see if I can edit this video as fast as I can. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening, day / night, wherever it is for you. Like I said before, don't harass Nandi. It's just going to encourage her bullshit. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.